and welcome to another video. And before I actually do anything, I would like to just say, to apologize to everyone who saw my last video. That's one that it's basically said that I'm ending the channel, but I'm not. That's one that I just have set up, for in case I do decide to end my channel, I can just post that and not have to record another video for whatever reasons. But I didn't mean to post it. Maybe I did. I don't know. Some people said something about a weird glitch in the video. I might check that out at a later point in time. I didn't see it at all because yesterday I spent the entire day at a birthday party. It was actually pretty cool at Dave & Buster's. I got these sunglasses. I'm pretty sure I don't look good in sunglasses. Okay, but so the channel is still going on. That was just a mistake. Might take it down, might not. I mean, it's getting some decent views, but so just wanted to get that out of the way instead of having to do a completely separate video for it. But I'm gonna show you guys, my survival kit again, because I keep changing it. I'm gonna keep showing you guys because I'm pretty sure some people here want to see it. So, for starters, I'm gonna show you guys the things that changed the most first. So for starters, I already took it out of the case, but my new mess kit. You guys remember the old one? The Ozark Trail one was pretty bad, but this one, it's still got the same general stuff. Frying pan and a pot. This one is about 3 times the size of the old one, while still being compact enough to where it doesn't take up that much room. It's also got a lid, and I fit a lot more stuff in it. Okay, that was not supposed to happen, but I fit a lot more stuff in it. Some of the stuff came with it too, like this sponge. These tongs. Ignore the sounds in the background. The walls here are thin. Or this, I think it's meant for cooking. I just don't know what it is. And no, this is something I put in here. Well, I'll find it while I'm digging through, but I did most of it's stuff that I put in it, like this thing of hot chocolate, this lighter, Swiss Army knife, a small Ziploc bag, a military can opener, some drink mixes, some of my homemade waterproof containers of salt, sugar, and cotton in case I need a fire starter, a collapsible cup, and an MRE flameless heater in case I can't get a fire started and still need to cook something. Next up, I think it's been a long time since I did that video on it, so remember this, my fire kit. I used to keep it in that big yogurt container, but now I keep it in a Ziploc bag because it's a lot smaller and easier to keep it in there. Just some stormproof matches in their own container. Got a backup striker in there, striker on the side. Pencil sharpener, it's a lazy man's way of making feather sticks. Just put a stick in there, twist it like you would a pencil, shave it, and the shavings go in here. And since it has a container to hold this stuff, the shavings, don't have to worry about them getting wet. Got some cotton balls. Excellent fire starters. These ones I have tested. They light from the smallest sparks. More cotton balls. Got some aluminum foil. Now I keep it in the fire kit because by just unfolding it, got a few strips of it, laying them on the ground. Even if the ground's wet, by doing this, you have a dry place to start a fire, which will make it much easier. especially for inexperienced, fire starters. Got a ferrocerium rod, except it's a pretty annoying one. It's Gerber, but only this small strip of it is actually ferrocerium rod. The rest is plastic. Honestly, I would, one of the things I might do in the future is upgrade that. Got a bar of magnesium. Shave off some of the magnesium, and that stuff is great for starting fires. And it's got a ferrocerium rod on it, but it's broken. Don't buy fire steels from Harbor Freight. Got some of these. I just put these extra fire starters in here. They're strips of duct tape that I cut off, that are left over when I'm done making those slings for my business, Backyard Armory. Link maybe in the description, maybe not. If not, just check one of my other videos about weapons or about my business. Link will be in the description. And a fire cube. It's a bit tedious getting it to burn, but it burns quite well and for a decent amount of time. Oh, and just forgot about this, but I might do something with this for my mess kit, but it's this thing of camp seasonings for your food. It's a bit big. Not entirely sure what I'll do with it, but it's interesting, and my brother gave it to me for my birthday, so might do something with it. Next up, I got my hygiene kit. Now, this one has gone through some changes. For instance, I don't carry some things anymore because I just don't have them anymore. And some things, I did add one thing. First off, of course, my comb. If you want to see an interesting story about this one, check the link in the description or a tag that might be here, might not be, for the story of how I almost got expelled from school. And of course, toothpaste, toothbrush, cut down to a more practical size. Got some body wash. Shampoo. Floss. And some of my recurring viewers might notice that I didn't pull out any lotion yet, but that's because my sister I gave it to her, but now I also carry this razor. That's about it for that. Then, next up, my camp stove. This is something I made for my business. I am selling it. Again, link might be in the description, if not what I told you already. But yeah, stuff goes in here. For the fire. Got air holes here so you don't suffocate the fire when you put a pan directly on top of it. Still need to test it. Might even do a video on it here soon. Maybe an episode of the Apocalypse Kitchen, since it's been a while since I've done one of those. But it's a great, if it works, it's great. Especially since it doesn't really take up any space, since I put my hygiene kit right in it to take up, when it goes in the kit. Alright, next thing that's within my reach, because that's how I've been doing it, is this lantern. I only keep this on the outside of the kit so I have a quick access to a light source, but it's a great lantern, lights up rooms quite well, and it's got a strobe light. And you can hang it from things. Next thing within reach. Dang it, it's getting caught on things. My hatchet. Now, I definitely need a new one. The axe head wiggles when you use it, like this. But it's still pretty good. Keep it sharp. Ultimately, I could just use a better one. And again, back of the axe head works as a hammer. And I need ways to keep to cut wood. So then next thing in reach, got my e-tool. It's a folding shovel. Might be getting an upgrade for it here soon. Specifically something from Cold Steel. See if you can guess what it is for my hardcore survivalists. But it's a great e-tool. There were some blizzards in Arkansas while I was down there, and this is what I used to dig up, to dig my way through the snow. Didn't have a snow shovel because it was Arkansas. But so I used this. It took a while, but managed it no problem. Okay, next thing within reach. My wrist rocket slingshot. And some steel pellets I use for you bring with it for ammo. It's meant for kind of meant for hunting, but it's also great for people or zombies. You know that. And well, I carry the steel pellets, but you can really use just about anything that'll fit in this to shoot. I've even seen some people who manage to shoot them with arrows for this, and that's without the mods to make it able to shoot arrows. But here soon, I am going to be getting a bow, specifically a recurve one, 40-pound pull. Expect a video on that soon, well, once I get it. Next thing within reach, actually, is my new version of the first aid kit. It came in a pretty big case, but I did this to keep it because it took up too much space. But yeah, got the basics for first aid. Band-aids. Some hydrogen peroxide bandages, some painkillers, that kind of stuff. And got some other stuff put in there. Some finger splints, a surgical mask in case of things you would need that for. Tweezers, and some rubber gloves, and some antibiotics, I think. Definitely gonna want a better one, when I can, but this, at the moment, is what I got. Then, not really, got my Edc kit. Now, part of this is actually missing. I can't find my pocket knife, but what is currently in it is my Sawyer mini water filter. Excellent water filter, highly recommended. I actually did a video reviewing it too. Paracord Bracelet, excellent, good amount of paracord. Got a whistle, fire steel striker, got a button compass on it. It's a great thing to have, even if it doesn't fit me. That's why I keep it in here. Emergency blanket, very useful. Keep you warm in the cold, and I think it can also keep you cold in the heat. Got a poncho, just general thing there, but it can also be used as a emergency shelter item. Then we got my basic trapping kit. Got some wire for snares and a thing of salt for bait. Wasn't meant to drop that, but basic stuff. Got the squeeze bag for my Sawyer. It's great. It's just great. Got a morale item. It's a D20. Takes up hardly any space, but it's great, especially for a person who loves D&D like me. Bit of bug spray. Keep the bugs away, or emergency fire starter. Broken off a bit of a hacksaw blade so that I have something to cut wood with, because usually I have a knife in here. Just can't find it at the moment. But it's great for cutting wood, which, you're gonna need something for that. Then, this. It's a bandana, but I use it to wrap it around a couple things. Starters, my signaling mirror. It used to be a lot bigger than this, but I dropped it. But if you are trying to get found, or you look around corners, that kind of stuff, that's great for it. And my lockpick set. Not the best one in the world, and I'm still learning how to pick locks effectively, but it's useful to have, especially in the apocalypse, where doors can get in your way, and kicking down doors for most people would be near impossible, but for me, while possible, it would make a lot of sound. Next thing within reach is a thing of toilet paper. Don't really have to explain this, but it can be fire starters if necessary. And okay, next up, gloves. Protect your hands, people. Honestly, if not for gloves, I wouldn't have most of my fingers. Next. And folding saw. It's Ozark Trail. Pretty cheaply made, but it gets the job done, and, well, feels nice in the hand. And the teeth cut both pushing in and pulling out. Could definitely get a better one, but this, will be useful. Then, 2 types of cord. This is just normal rope, and this is paracord. I would definitely take 2 of these over, just over one of these and one of this, but I had this, and quite frankly, wasn't going to make weapons with this, because that's laughable, but this rope's important, regardless of it. Then, got my 8-in-1 screwdriver set. Yes, I know people are going to say I need a multi-tool, and I know it too, but at the moment, this is what I got. And a pen light. It works really well, especially for its size, but you'll see later. I do carry more light options. Then, next up, got a small machete. It's a decent chopping blade. Got a saw blade on the back. Good for cutting. Honestly, as far as general purpose blades go, this is great. Of course, the thing came with a warning label saying that to wear safety glasses while using this, so keep that in mind. But it's good. Keep this as a general tool. Potential combat weapon. Ultimately, it's great. Also, I like the sheath. Honestly, I just wanted to say that. It's a nice sheath. Better than anything I can make. Then, this is the inside of the kit, by the way, not the front side pockets or the back. Got my emergency tent. It's a good shelter item. It's basically a mylar blanket in the shape of a tent. It has some cord inside to help you pack it, but put it up. But generally speaking, it's a tent. Honestly, I haven't used it yet because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get back in once I'm done using it. But yeah. Then, just for the sake of being easy at getting the other thing out, got my sleeping bag. It's pretty big and bulky. Takes up about half the space of my main part of the bag when it's in, but it was the cheapest one Walmart had. It's a warm weather sleeping bag, pretty decent. Not waterproof, but but it will get the job done. That's about it for what I can say. That, but and this is my food supply. Pretty sure it's over a week's worth of food. I'm assuming 1,000 calories a day. For stuff, got a thing of instant rice. It's not instant rice, but it's great. You can put these things cook with basically a drop of water, and the entire thing. Admittedly, it's not it doesn't have that much calories in it, but it works. Then, jar of peanut butter. This alone is 2 days worth of food. And it can double as bait if you don't want to use salt as bait. And it has all sorts of stuff in it. Fats, protein. Then, next thing we got, 3 Ziploc bags of oatmeal. This is about 2, maybe even 3 days worth of food. Full of carbs, and yes, you will have to boil water for it, but that's what we got that for. And an MRE. Got a day's worth. This alone, is about 2,000 calories, so 2 days worth of food, maybe more. Got some luxury items in it too, but and another flameless ration heater. So, you know, it's useful. Then, things strapped to the side of the kit. First off, my knife, one of them at least. It's pretty dirty. Gonna have to clean it here soon, but yeah, quick access to a cutting tool. I like having it here. I can grab it. Immediate use for grabbing a knife if one's needed, like for stabbing, or alternatively, avoiding getting stabbed. But on the other sleeve is a machete. Redundance is something you're going to find in this kit fairly well. But immediate access to a machete. If someone's trying to fight you, it's gonna be a bad idea. Unless they have something like a gun or a bow or something like that. Yeah, no one picks on the guy with a machete. I've seen it in riots. People tend to stay away from the guy holding a machete unless they have a gun. But then again, I haven't really seen many cases of people bringing guns to riots. Looks up to cops. You know, all that stuff. Or the people who show up at riots with guns to keep things from getting too out of hand. That I have seen. Then, got my, one of my other knives. It's a K-bar. Pretty good blade, stacked leather handle, through tang. It's a great knife, meant for fighting, but it's great utility-wise too. It's designed so that you could use the tip to open cans, or you can just stab through a can. This is great for fighting, all that stuff, and personally, well, that's about it. And leather sheath with a belt loop, so you can, put it on your hip. Next thing. This is the cleaner for the Sawyer. Keep this in the kit so that you can keep that working. Then, got my main flashlight. It works pretty well. Honestly, I think it might not be as bright as the pen light, but it works well enough. Then, thing of hand sanitizer, which I bought for about $50,000 on eBay. Can you believe it? That low. Then, deck of playing cards, in case I get bored. Decide maybe I'll do some magic tricks for the zombies. Cancel that. Then, next up, got this, an AM/FM radio with a few sets of spare batteries. Basically, information coming in or going out is going to be important. This is only bringing the information in, but it's useful. I kind of got a spot right for it in part of my kit that's usually empty. Right next to that, this. My fishing and trapping kit. Get some snare wire, some lures, some hooks, some fishing line, bobbers, weights, simple stuff. Then, got a smaller hatchet. Again, redundance. It's a backup. And it has a pretty good edge on it. Got these things in it. Apparently, it's meant to be wrenches, and it's got a paracord handle on it, so I could put my hand through it. But I could also, take the handle off, take the paracord off, and then use that for whatever I need to. And right next to that, got another knife. This one partially serrated, pretty long knife, paracord handle, same loop. So it's great for use, and it's got these notches on here in case I need to do woodworking. But it's a good knife. And, again, I like the sheath. Always, a good idea to have backup knives. Honestly, I usually have more, but, Then, other side. Ah, dang it. Sorry. Got a Canteen. The thing I was actually reaching for was a smaller flashlight that I usually keep in my kit, but I can't reach it, and I honestly don't want to have to walk away get it. But this Canteen, it's aluminum, so I can boil water in it. Got a Canteen cup. Got a cotton cover. Good for filtering water. So carry water, boil it, filter it, general stuff. And at the bottom of my of my kit, I always carry with me a tarp. It's about a 9 by 12, I think, maybe 13. Can't really remember. It's been a while since I bought it and haven't exactly been measuring it. But this is meant as another shelter item. Or there are plenty of uses for tarps. I always keep this at the bottom of my kit, and it's pretty useful. And that is it for my kit, except this is the bag. Oh wait, forgot this part. I also carry a compass, some hand warmers, and a headlamp. Then the bag itself is a hiking bag. Got some carabiners on it, but basically it's a 90-liter hiking bag. Fits everything I've just shown you. Some things are on the outside, of course. And got chest straps and a waist strap, and a waist strap too. So evenly disperses the weight on my body, effectively making it easy to carry. So that has been my, the updates to my survival kit. And again, showing you guys all the old stuff too. Not at least until I can find that pocket knife. Now, that's it for this video. Of course, for upcoming videos, might be a bit of a wait until I do another survival kit video, because it's been going to be a while until I get more stuff for it. But, as for the future videos, I'm going to be doing the 100 subscriber challenge here soon. Yeah, I know, and it's been a lot. It's been, too long. I've already gotten, more than double 100 subscribers. That's great, though. Already almost at 250. But I'm doing the 100 subscriber challenge here soon. Believe me, it's going to suck. Well, for me, at least. You probably enjoy watching me suffer. But then, of course, I saw a comment on the channel's description asking where Fred has been, so might look into that here soon. But regardless, thank you all very much for watching. Keep calm, the channel's not ending. And this is Random Man, signing off.